doctor ordered for the Toronto Raptors after getting absolutely clobbered in the first two games post All-Star break. They head into Brooklyn to take on Goran Dragic and the Brooklyn Nets. And with Goran out there playing, the Raptors wanted to show them a little something. Some obviously no Kyrie Irving, no Kevin Durant, still no Ben Simmons, obviously. So yes, not the big shot Brooklyn Nets that the roster suggests. But you know what? I don't care, because the Raptors go into Brooklyn and they win 133-97 on the back of Scottie Barnes crashing the glass. I mean, that was the story of the game, was Scottie Barnes just obliterating the offensive glass and getting these unbelievable putbacks, not only on his shots. I mean, how many times this year we've seen Scottie take a shot, miss it, but he follows up, gets his own rebound, and puts that back up and through. Today, there's the other guys missing the shots, and Scottie's just there to clean up the mess. What a game for the young fella. With the win, the Raptors end their losing streak, so that losing streak of 4 to the last 5 is done now. They get back in the win column. Their first win post All-Star break, 33-27 are the Toronto Raptors as of right now. And before we go any further, the MVP is Scottie Barnes. There's no doubt about that. We'll get to him later on, though. First quarter, man, do the Raptors come out guns a-blazing. Now, big credit is to Scottie, who doesn't miss a shot in the first half, really. And the Raptors up by 15 after one quarter of play, 42-27. Now, we've seen this before, though, especially in the last game where the Raptors play a good first quarter and then they fall apart. Well, in the second quarter, they do the same sort of thing. They score 29. They only allow 21. They're plus 8 in that quarter. And you're up by 20 plus at halftime. You're exactly where you want to be. Close this game out. And they go in the third quarter. And another 29-21 quarter. Big job from Malachi Flynn there in that second quarter. And even to start the third, he was great. And we move to the fourth quarter. And the offense keeps flowing. You drop 33. You only allow 28. You're plus 5 in the quarter there. And you win by 36. 133-97. No Fred VanVleet in the game today. Obviously, the knee issue that he's dealing with, so he didn't get the play. So Malachi Flynn got the start. And as much as people have a love-hate with Malachi, and you know, the way his father was dealing with the whole situation about him not playing a whole lot, did he go out there today and he flat out balled? He was absolutely incredible. Was Malachi out there in Brooklyn tonight on the road? Before we get to him specifically, let's break down these players, because some of these stats are wild. Pascal Siakam royally struggled. Yeah, you wouldn't expect when you drop 133, you shoot over 50% from the field and all this stuff, where Pascal goes 8 points, 3 boards, 6 assists, shoots 2 of 14, 3 of 3 from the line, 1 of 5 from distance. Really struggled with his shot tonight. But he did give you 3 steals, 2 blocks. He did give you 6 assists, and he was a plus 24 on the floor. So a heck of a job from Pascal. Now let's get to Scottie Barnes. And you could tell right from the get-go that he had some extra oomph in his game tonight. Right? You knew without OG and you knew without Fred, you needed these extra guys to step it up. And you didn't get that in the first 2 games. Without OG, you didn't get that. Without Fred, you didn't get that. Obviously, I believe Fred played the first 2 games, though, but you needed that. You needed that extra effort. And you could tell in the very first possession of the game, Scottie Barnes, they get the turnover. Scottie calls it the turnover, leading to a 2-point shot for, I think it was free throws. He almost threw it down over a guy. And then his first buckets of the game, first field goal, was a 3-point shot, and he knocks it down. This is really early in the contest. So I'm thinking to myself at this point, Scottie's got some different mojo in this game. And it's not even about the making the shots part. It's the rebounding. He was crashing the glass like crazy. 28 points, 16 rebounds, 4 dimes. The man went 11 of 11 to start the game from the field. He couldn't miss. He didn't miss. Ends up going 12 of 14 for the game. Goes 3 of 4 from the free throw line. That 1 3 he took in the first quarter, that's the only one he took in the game. He didn't fall in love with the shot. He just gave with the offense and the defense and their, rebounding, what that gave them. He didn't force anything. Great job from Scottie. And oh yeah, by the way, 5 steals and a block, and he's a plus 30 on the floor. No doubt the MVP in today's basketball game, Scottie Barnes. Remarkable stuff. Incredible game for him. And these are the type of moments we see from this kid. And 2 games ago, obviously, there was a lot of garbage time against the Charlotte Hornets. But it's these type of moments, especially tonight on the road in Brooklyn from minute 1 to minute 48, where Scottie was dialed in. And these type of moments, these type of games from this young kid, we see and we're like, damn, this is the talent that we want to see more of on a consistent basis. Maybe not to that extent, because 28 and 16 is a ridiculous stat line, but the effort, the way he was an integral part in the offense, that's what you want to see from Scottie. And man, oh man, was he tonight or what? Gary Trent Jr., struggled with his shot. Same with Pascal Siakam. Your 2 top scorers really in your lineup tonight struggled. Gary had 12 points, didn't rebound the ball, had 5 assists in the game. 3 of 10 from the field, was 5 of 7 from the line, 1 of 5 from distance, had 5 steals, and was a plus 25. You know, Gary and Pascal combined for 20 points in the game, shot, 5 for 24, and 2 of 10 from distance. Yet you won by 36. It's a wild one. Absolute wild game. And you know we got to credit to that? Is these guys. Malachi Flynn was incredible. I mentioned it off the top, how he was great with no Fred VanVleet. He got slotted into the starting unit, and he was remarkable. 18 points, 4 assists, 5 dimes, shot 7 of 11 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, was 3 of 5 from 3, 2 steals in the game, and plus 42 for Malachi Flynn. The defense was great. His on-ball D was all over Goran Dragic, and that it was just so nice to see. And then watch him drop 18 on his head, 3 of 5 from 3. Oh, Malachi, great job from the young fella. And this is the stuff we want to see from him on a nightly basis. Consistency. Go in there and make effort. Maybe not 18, 4, and 5 every night, but again, just make an impact in positive ways. And he has done lately, but today he got more of an expanded role, and he definitely made it count tonight. Great job from Malachi Flynn. And Precious Achiuwa, we've talked about it lately. We talked about it in the last video. One of the only bright spots coming out of the deadline, or the All-Star break. We said that Rising Stars game made him think, oh, maybe I am a rising star, and I should play like one. Can we talk about the bulldog mentality that he had tonight? I don't care who the heck's in my way. I'm bullying my way to the tin on almost every possession. And the confidence and the force to finish. Incredible. Fantastic job from 20 points again for him. 8 boards, 4 assists, was 8 of 14 from the field, was 3 of 5 from distance. From distance. And he's a plus 25. Precious was phenomenal. Absolutely incredible. And these 3 games we've had since the All-Star break, he has been remarkable. The question is, what is this going to continue? Maybe not to this extent, but the effort and the confidence from Precious that we are seeing is incredible. And I'm really hoping this is a sign of things to come. Is that something on the light? Oh, no. I don't know what that is, guys. Is that on the camera? No, that's on my phone. Would you look at that? And you guys are going to see all the lighting issues. I'm thinking that's on my phone. It's like a little black spot. I think it's on my phone, so you guys won't see. You guys will be seeing me wiping everything up, and it's like, what the hell is this guy doing? But you know what? Hey, it's late, and you know what? I gotta pound this video out for you guys. Okay. Now, Thaddeus Young is the last guy we're going to talk about, because everyone, quite a few people, were not pleased with the trade. A lot of people weren't pleased with the trade. And he made an impact in such a big way tonight, it was crazy. Defensively, it was there. You know what you're going to get from Thaddeus any given night. And the offense, the guy knocked down 3 threes. He only took 3. 11 points, 3 boards, a dime, shot 4 of 6 from the field, 3 of 3 from three-point range, had a steal and a block in the game, was a plus 18 on the floor. What a job. I mean, you think about like a next man up mentality. And it seems like this Raptors squad, this Raptors organization is kind of that mindset. So Malachi Flynn, hasn't played a whole lot at all this year. Gets his opportunity with Fred VanVleet out to get in the starting unit on the road in Brooklyn. Well, he goes out there and steps it up and makes an impact. Precious Achiuwa, obviously the role is kind of expanded with kind of Khem Birch really doing nothing on offense. I believe he's like 0 of 7 from the field since coming back from the All-Star break. He's been abysmal offensively. So Precious goes out there and drops you 28 and 4. Insane. You know, and then your trade deadline acquisition where everyone's losing their minds. Thaddeus Young goes 11-3 and 1. He's getting double figures again tonight for the Toronto Raptors. Great job from him. Team stats. Raptors shoot 52% from the field, 47% from three-point range, and 59% from the line. That's something that still needs to get cleaned up from this team moving forward. Brooklyn, though. The Raptors' defense was tight. 38% from the field, 34% from three-point range. They were 79% from the line, but the Raptors just did a job. And listen to these wild stats here. Okay, you ready? 35 assists. The ball was humming. Now, it helps when you make a majority of your shots, right? The assist, obviously the assist total is going to be much higher if you're making a ton. But still, 35 dimes for the Toronto Raptors. Say, great job. Plus 13 in steals. They had 10 more turnovers than the Toronto Raptors did. Points in the paint, plus 26. In the fast break, plus 23. Points off of turnovers, plus 25. Just flat out dominance. Right from the get-go. You're up 15 after one, and that was it. The biggest lead you had, 39. The biggest lead Brooklyn had, 2. The Raptors dominated from minute 1 to 48. This is what I've talked about before, and you know what? I got mad at them in the last game, but understandably, got blown out 2 games in a row. You're not going to be pleased. With a young team, you're going to have highs, you're going to have lows. The last 2 games were mighty lows. Tonight, a mighty high. And you saw it from a lot of your young talent. Scottie Barnes, Precious Achiuwa, Malachi Flynn. Great job from those guys tonight. Now, the next game for the Toronto Raptors is the moment Raptor fans have been waiting for. Not only are the Raptors coming back home to full capacity tomorrow, Goran Dragic makes his return to Scotiabank Arena since the fiasco that was the Toronto Raptors. We'll see what the reception is going to be for him, or if he's going to, not play because it's the second night of a back-to-back or some nonsense. I don't know. Either way, I don't care, because the Raptors won tonight. They look for back-to-back wins against Brooklyn tomorrow at Scotiabank Arena. It's a 7:30 tip-off there, right? So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and enjoyed the game this evening, smack the like button. Do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys not already. Comment down below thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. What you like, what you not like from today's game tape for the Toronto Raptors. Twitter link is down below, so follow, send me a DM, like great stuff. The Instagram link is also down below, so follow up there if you guys have not done so already. And I will talk to you guys Leafs season very shortly as they beat the Caps in Washington. Great job from the Leafs tonight, so we'll talk about that very shortly. And for the Raptors, as I mentioned, back-to-back wins they look for tomorrow night at home, full capacity against Brooklyn. All right, so thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll talk to you guys then.